Have you ever sent a text message to a narcissist only for it to expose who they are? You know what I mean? Those texts that really kind of tell that there's something not quite right with the person. Maybe they lashed out. Maybe they gave you the silent treatment and you're thinking, hold on a minute, like, why are you doing this to me? Or suddenly the narcissist started playing the victim because, let's face it, they love doing this. Well, in today's video, I'm going to share with you one simple text that is literally going to expose the narcissist for who they really are. And trust me, once you send it, you are going to see their reaction and you're going to be able to read it and see this completely differently. So stick around because I'll also explain why they do this. Let's get into it. Hello, my friends, and welcome back. I hope that you're all doing really well. So in today's video, I really wanted to kind of look at the text messages, the communication, on why narcissists do actually do this, okay? Why they become or why they send certain messages. And this is gonna blow your mind because you're gonna see this in a different way. This is about interpreting communication in a whole new other way. So before I reveal this powerful text, let's take a moment to understand how the narcissist operates in the moment and in conversations, because ultimately that's what you got to look at. Like, they are very reactive, okay? Every single time. I wouldn't say that this is long thought out, even though there is an agenda behind it and there is a reason for everything that they do. But the one thing that you've got to remember is that their goal is to simply control, dominate, confuse, and dependent on their validation. So when you challenge this powerful dynamic, especially when you are calm, you are detached, it will disrupt their entire game, okay? Because that's what it is, because what they are looking from you is your validation, is your emotional validation. They want you to give them, all right, something that is emotionally reactive. So when you don't do that, when you don't give them this completely confuses them, because remember, they depend on you, all right? They know you. They have figured you out. They know how you are going to respond. And this is why they use triggers. This is why they gaslight you. This is why they use these certain emotional responses from you to trigger you, to press your buttons so that you give them this, exactly this, a response that validates them. So when you don't give them the certain response that they are looking for, this is going to confuse them, completely confuse them. Because remember, if you are someone, all right, that is dependent on getting emotional validation from somebody, all right, then you are always going to be looking from that person, because you know that they're going to react in a certain way. But when that person doesn't give you that, what's going to happen? It's going to confuse them. It's going to make them feel bewildered, lost. They want to keep you emotionally reactive because then you respond in that way. And then when they don't get it, what happens? They panic, their mask slips. Think about it. All right. Have you ever noticed narcissists to escalate conflicts like all the time, right? So they twist your words. They completely project blame on you, that you are not reacting in a way that they want you to. So this is what happens. And that's because they thrive on emotional engagement from you. Like I said before, they know how you are going to react. They know how you are going to react to this situation. And that's what they do. They're pressing your buttons to get exactly what they need. So when you stop engaging, that means that they lose control of you, that you are no longer going to be playing their game because you see it for what it really is, right? It forces them to reveal their true nature. All right, so here's the text message that reveals their true nature. This is what you say. I understand your perspective, but I'm not going to be engaging in this conversation further. Take care. I know that it sounds simple, but don't let that fool you, because what you're doing in this sentence is you are setting boundaries. You are telling them that, hey, I see what you're doing. I see what's going on here. And I'm not going to be playing this game with you. It's validation without submission. You acknowledge this perspective, but you're not going to engage in it. You're not going to be playing anymore. because you see it for what it is. So it shows them that they don't have control over you. It's also a firm boundary. It's you making it clear that you don't want to play this game anymore. I see what you are doing, but without actually saying it to them, without actually being so direct and forward by saying it, you are telling them that you see what they are doing. And also, it's calm but firm. And obviously, like, narcissists don't like this. They don't like someone to be firm with them because, again, it's enforcing a boundary. It's saying to them that I see what you're doing, but I'm done.